Well, I didn't expect to see CL here, so please pass on my well wishes and happy New Year's to him. All right, you guys can start with any questions, please.
I mean, I guess officially now that it's here, what does it mean to you to reach 200 or 500 super wins? And then the second part is how special is this group to be able to get such a dominant?
Well, it's special for sure. I mean, it's been 19 years, and I've been very blessed to have wonderful staff um, throughout the years to help. It's all about recruiting. It's all about getting players that are willing to buy in and want to be a part of something. And we've been very fortunate and blessed um, to get players that love the University of Louisville and give us everything they have. We're not always the most talented team when we step out on the floor through 19 years, but we have kids that believe in what we're doing and believe in us as coaches, and it's what makes it as much fun as it is. I mean, I've yet to make a basket, so sure it goes down for 500 wins for me, but there are a lot of players that have scored a lot of baskets to make this possible. And this team, I'll just finish it. This team, it's a special group, and I'm hoping we can stay grounded and realize that it's not one player; it's all of us. We don't have, and I keep saying it, we don't have the just one. We don't have a Dana Evans that I can just throw the ball to at the end of the shot clock, and Dana was getting by anybody. She was getting any shot at any time. Asia Durr, same way. Shoney. But we've got 7 or 8 that you have to guard. You can't just leave somebody open. Like tonight, Virginia Tech did a great job of trying to make it as difficult on Taj as possible. But then Hardy goes 4 for 5. Matt goes 5 for 9. Laura 6 for 12. Amari's 5 for 8. E's 4 for 8. Raina 3 for 6. I mean, it's like if you put all your attention on this one, we've got 5 or 6 others that can make open shots. And that's what makes us as good as we are. And we've got to continue to stay humble and realize that we need each other to be as good as we are. And that's my job. That's my staff job, of just keep reminding our players the importance of it. I mean, you look at tonight, 18, 11, 8, 9, 9, 13, 6, 6, 5. It's pretty impressive. And then we had 23 assists on 34 made field goals. We're passing the ball well. And then I know what Skylar's got in her tank. I know what Raina can do. And I'm challenging them like they haven't been challenged before. Because I know if I can get them to play at their peak, at their top, it's going to be something special as we keep going forward.
Aside, in your time as a head coach, what have you noticed from this year's team that's different from the prior team that you coached?
Well, it's what I just said. We don't necessarily have that one. We've always pretty much had one that could get me a bucket anytime we needed a basket. That's not saying these kids aren't good, because they are. They're really good, but they've really done a nice job of executing at the offensive end. And it's like, hey, we need each other to succeed, and it's pretty special because we're shooting the ball well now. We didn't get to the free throw line much tonight, but we're shooting our free throws well. We're rebounding well. We shot the 3 well tonight. It's a fun group to coach. I mean, after our Tennessee game, I mean, that's what their coach talked about. It's like trying to scout 4 different teams, because we can play fast if needed. We can set it up and execute in a half court. We can press at times. So it's fun for me because I'm getting a chance to coach, which I haven't really had a chance to do the past 2 years, in the terms of mixing things up out of timeouts, gambling some, because this group is bought into what we're trying to do.
What did you like about your defensive pressure on attack, especially?
Well, we did a nice job. We had some plans of what we're going to do when Baker set ball screens because we knew she likes to pop and shoot the three. So I thought we did a really nice job on her and Wenzel as well. But now they also missed some open shots. But I told our kids if you start off defending and you make them hard, then when you get an open one, you're pressed to shoot it quicker. And I thought that's what we did a really good job of. And then we turned them over. But the crazy thing is, we turn them over 18 times. We get only 17 points off of theirs, and they get 18 off of our 15. So where we were successful was our second chance points, and then of course our bench.
And Reinhardt, Virginia Tech on SI. Hardy with 8 offensive rebounds. How important was that?
Well, it was fantastic. I thought, especially starting the second half, and that's what comes when she rolls hard and Taj is on that weak side, and they're not going to leave Taj to try to tag the roller. Then it leaves Hardy open for an offensive board, and she jumps extremely well. She's been doing a really nice job of rebounding with two hands and going back up and finishing. So Taj, even though she didn't look like she scored a bunch or did a bunch the first half, was doing a lot because she occupied a lot of what Tech was trying to do at the defensive end.
We were talking about how it was a couple of days ago or last week, they're over for pasta and all the things that they like to do outside of basketball. How much does that make it in terms of you mentioned just the ball movement and that chemistry, knowing that they genuinely like each other and have a good bond off the court?
It's really important for us because there's moments like our South Carolina game. Laura was frustrated because Joyce Edwards did a really good job defending Laura. But we moved Laura away from the basket, so that took one of their best defenders away from the basket, which gave Aleph the opportunity to have the night that she had. Then tonight, they did a great job on Taj, but then it gave everybody else the opportunity to have space to work. And that's where they've got to continue to build that bond off the court to be able to build each other up and know, hey, you might not be doing what you're normally doing in the scoring category, but you're occupying two or three people, which is allowing the rest of us. And then I thought Taj rebounded the ball well. She started really going after some offensive boards. She got some defensive boards. I think in the first half, she had 0 assists and 3 turnovers. And then in the second half, she's got 3 assists and 0 turnovers. So really, really pleased with how she responded. And then we did a nice job. Our kids did a really nice job of finding her in transition. She hits a 1-3 in the third quarter off a great deflection and steal by Reyna. And if we can continue to keep that going, our unselfishness and our willing to pass, it's fun to watch.
You have 7 straight wins for your team. Does it look like a group that stays hungry, or are they going to start feeling confident about it?
Well, I'll try to make sure that doesn't happen. I normally do a pretty good job of that. So they'll get tomorrow off, and then we'll get right back at it. We've moved our Miami game up to a 3:00 tip on Thursday. With football, their football team playing, they were concerned that we were going to affect the viewership for the football game if we played at the same time. So, which I understand. I mean, so we were kind enough to move to a 3:00 tip time on Thursday. Unselfish. We are givers in women's basketball. We try to appease the men. Men get all bitty, and we didn't want that from all the football fans. So we decided women's basketball. Trish was great. She's like, I think we should do this, so all the fans don't get upset that they're all coming to watch us and not their football team. It was nice. Trish is also very giving. Yeah. Hashtag givers.
I ask the players this. Not often you watch a video like that. Some of those teams that won regionals got the Final Four probably you would have thought less chance of them than even this group. watch? Is that something that maybe was good for them to see as they kind of?
I think it was really good for him to see, and I'm looking forward to actually getting a chance to see the entire the video. And I appreciate our support staff here that put that together, because that takes a lot of time. And when I'm watching it, I'm looking at those players. Antonita Slaughter in our Baylor game, Shoney with the layup she makes. Um, and there's things that you go back and you laugh at, because I sat there and that 3 days before we played, I'm like, do not drive against Brittany Griner. Do not. She's going to block your shot. And she did it in the first half or early in the second and got it blocked. And then I'm like, damn it, I told you not to do it. And then the one thing about Shoney, and I love her to death, is, man, when you tell her to not do something, she's going to prove you wrong, and she did. Then you just go back, Emily and Chelsea and Koss and Kiana and Liz Dixon, just Asia, Maisha, all of them. I mean, it's one of those, I hate to name names because then I leave some off. But it's been an amazing 19 years here. And I'm forever grateful to all of them, because without them, 500 wins wouldn't have been possible. I mean, it's just the way it works. And the staff, Josh and Amy right now, with their continued support of women's basketball. I go back to Tom and Julie. I can remember sitting at the Marriott downtown with Tom when he goes, I don't want a good team every 4 or 5 years. I want a program. I want a good women's basketball program. And, I just stopped in my office where I came in here, and I had a really nice text from Tom. And what's neat about this place is I got a really nice text yesterday morning, the night before, from Coach Patino. Wish me good luck on 500. It's really a special place to be at, and I think our players are realizing that as well, and the ones that have come through here. It's a family, and we cheer for each other. And we're fortunate to be in an athletic department that does care about women's sports, because it's not like that everywhere. And our fan base is absolutely amazing. Just what a great turnout we had tonight. And hopefully when we come back here a week from today for our Pitt game, it's the same thing. Thank you.
Spread it around without making that extra pass for someone else.
Well, I think when you've got someone that's worried about someone so much, they aren't leaving to help. So that spreads the floor and opens the floor for us. Aleph had a beautiful pass to Grace there late in the fourth quarter, early in the fourth quarter, for the layup she makes. And we're unselfish. In the first half, Skylar could have taken a three from about the wing, but she little shot fake and throws to Mari, who then hits her back-to-back threes. I mean, it's unselfishness. They get a joy for each other's success, and that's hard to find in today's day and age. And if we can keep that, and that's what that's my job. That's what I have to do. I got to keep making sure that all of them realize, if it's taking a charge, Aleph takes a charge in the first quarter, like how important that is to our team. Taking the ball out of bounds quick, something that seems so simple, is really important to our success. So you might not even realize it, but after a make, when we get it out quick, the person that takes the ball out of bounds is just as important to make the person that makes the shot. So it's our job as a staff to make sure they all understand everybody's role is important. I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all. It's really nice. Did you drive up, you fly up, or what'd you do?
Me and him drove together.
Man, that's awesome. That's really impressive.